I would like to see Peter from Maximum Bank also on stage. So please, Board of Directors and Maximum Bank, come up. We need a hand to hold the microphone here. Perfect. To understand one thing, I think you have a little idea what's been going on behind the scenes, but showing all those things today and how hard the team has been working. But not only this, for the last 3-4 months, we've been working double behind the scenes because to apply for NASDAQ is a very, very big thing. And those guys, you see, he has not been sleeping, some of them for weeks. Ivan was on stage this morning. I had to be back there crossing my fingers because that guy didn't have 1 minute of sleep last night. Whoa. To make sure our fighting was going to be happening today. So I want to hand over to Ivan now, so Ivan can talk a little bit about what it actually means for this company to upgrade our company to NASDAQ.
Well, as Michael said, we are very, very excited about this, and the press release went out that we have filed with the SEC. Our application is in at NASDAQ. We have every confidence that all is going to go well with that. But what I really want to point out is that this is just a starting point. I know some of you have heard from Michael that this has been one of his wishes and dreams was to be able to be on NASDAQ. And that's coming to reality. But it's not a finishing point. It's a starting point. This is where we can grow and build, where we can look at acquiring new companies. And that's what had us so excited. This is the beginning of the realization of the dream that Michael has had. And we're all so honored and so happy to be a part of it, be working with the teams that we have. And we are pleased with our marriage that we have with our investment bank, Maxim. And I know that Peter's going to say a couple of words here too. And we're looking forward to this journey over the next weeks, months that it's going to take to get this done. But lots of exciting stuff in store.
Thank you again, Ivan, and congratulations. First and foremost, I want to thank the board and this management team for putting their confidence in my firm. We're a growth-oriented firm based out of New York, and we look for inflection points in businesses. And I think all the things that we look for in terms of growth and being poised and having a management team that could really carry the ball to the next level exists here. So it made our job over the last few months very, very easy. And just when you thought today couldn't come with any more exciting news, we end the day on such a high note. So thank you so much, everyone, for sharing your company and this opportunity with us. We appreciate it, and we are very, very excited about the future of OMINTO with its DubLi platform on NASDAQ. And we'll see you when we really ring the bell. We'll send everyone a copy of that picture over the next couple of months. So thank you so much.
Chairman was also very instrumental in having this all happen and putting this great group together. David.
You know, there's two types of people. Those who know OMINTO and those who don't. Let me tell you a story. This is the greatest board you've ever seen in your life. These are very accomplished men that I have the honor to work with. And I had an old friend in Detroit who always said his banner, his byline was "Be Fabulous." And he lived a life of being fabulous. And he preached the gospel of being fabulous. And he spelled fabulous, fab, and then Y-O-U, meaning you. You be fabulous. And after being here today with each of you, I feel fabulous because of you. And also I feel fabulous because of this great board of people that we have here. And I'd like to introduce one by one each of our board members. And I'll start with the first board member that we brought on was Gary Bachman. So let me hand the microphone to Gary.
I have good news and I have bad news. The bad news is I prepared a 2-hour speech. The good news is I'm going to spare you. It's great to be here. I feel like I'm part of the DubLi family now. It's great to work with such great men. It's an honor to work with Michael. And I was here last year. I saw a lot of promises made. And believe it or not, they're keeping the promises. Thank you very much.
I think the only addition I would make to what was said by Big Al is I wouldn't take the council to relax, Michael. We've only begun. I'm grateful to see over the past 8 months that you have turned dreams into reality. I think each one of us would do well to follow the council, the example, the strength and vision which you have. I salute you, and I salute each one of you and those who are part of the great OMINTO family. Thank you.
Thanks so much, David. I'm glad I wore my Jimmy Fallon suit today. I just want to take a moment, and we've all heard about stories for the past few minutes. As you heard earlier, I worked for Disney for about 10 years, and I can tell you the stories are all that matter, and people remember them. And I'll tell you a very quick story about Michael. When I met him and I found out about this business, and he knew that I worked for Buy.com, which is actually one of the pioneers in e-commerce back in the 98, 99 days. We had a very successful IPO in 2000. We were slightly smaller than another company you've probably heard of called Amazon.com at that time. And we only had 2 problems in that business. One of them was the cost of customer acquisition and customer retention. So think about that for a second. To be successful in e-commerce, you need to have a low cost of customer acquisition, and you have to keep the customers once you get them. And when we talked about DubLi, now OMINTO, I said, Michael, this is ingenious what you've done here, because you're acquiring these customers through these partner programs like you heard about earlier today from Alex and Vicky, and you're keeping them with cashback. And both of those things are actually very low cost. This is an ingenious model. This is going to work. And because of some other things involved, like Krista said earlier today, this isn't just a place where you can shop and get one kind of merchandise like an Amazon, but we can shop everywhere. So this kind of sits behind the stores, the Amazons, the whatever stores. And we heard some analysis. Somebody said earlier today, was talking about Microsoft. Well, Microsoft made a lot of money because they became the operating system for a personal computer, right? Well, actually, OMINTO, I think, and DubLi becomes the operating system for e-commerce. It sits behind Thank you. It's so exciting to be here with you today and be a part of this. And this business can be very successful. It's actually what's next in e-commerce. So it's great to be here with you today. Thanks for all the energy and thanks for all the work that you're doing throughout the world with your partners in all your countries to build this business, and we look forward to working with you to make that happen.
Hi, I'm Peter Harris. Pleasure to be here. I feel humbled and honored to be with this group and with you. And I've got a good story. And it'll just take about a minute. Would you like to hear it? I actually am impressed with the event today. We've been involved, but I wasn't able to attend last year. And it is extraordinary to see the progress that has happened in the several months that we've been working together as a board of directors. And I look forward to the next chapter. As I think through my career, I've had the chance to work on more than a dozen boards of directors, and I've been the chief executive or the chief operating officer of about 10 companies now. And one principle has driven me through those companies, and it is here in spades. And that principle is that it is okay to do good and do well at the same time. And here, we can do good and do well. And we're going to do them both.
I would like also to invite the advisory board up to the stage, see if you want to take pictures of all of us. And our management team also, please come up. And then we really need a good picture, Thomas. Okay? This is going to go over the history here. How is this to... Thank you so much from my heart here to be a part of DubLi and OMINTO, and I'm looking so much forward to make history together with you. And as Ivan said, this is only the beginning. It's a short stop for us. Now all the fun begins. Thank you so much. Thank you. The last minor detail I almost forgot in my excitement here. That is, when is all this you've been seeing the whole day going to be launched? The new platform, the new mobile app, the new toolbar, more than 1,500 new partner programs. When is all going to happen? What what I agree with my team is that they're getting a chance to fly back from Dubai to all the different offices around the world, make it ready. So our plan is to launch everything you've been seeing here today in the next couple of weeks during October. Thank you so much and sleep well tonight.
For each and every one of you that came from all parts of the world today, that we got to share history together. Absolutely. So as Michael said, sleep well. Be back here first thing tomorrow morning, 9:30. You guys are fabulous.